Hey guys, my name is Brian Barron here, and today we're here with the 8th bucket tutorial, or Spigot coding, whatever. It's the 8th episode, that's all you guys need to know. So today's episode is going to be on teams. I don't know if I'm jumping like too far here, but it's something a lot of people want to do if they're making a minigame server, or if they're making a minigame and they just don't know how to make teams. Well, I'm going to teach you how to do it now. So I went ahead and made a new Java project called Team, and inside the source I made the package and I made a main class. What I didn't do yet is I didn't export. Wow, I didn't even get ready. Oh, whoops. I didn't. Properties. Java build path. Add external jar. Where is it? Oh, desktop. Okay. So, Spigot server. Oh yeah, the 1.9 snapshot just came out today, so that means we're going to have to update a lot of our code in previous episodes if you guys want me to do that. Well, if there are any updates to be mentioned. So, inside of our main class, we just want to say extend Java plugin. You guys already know this, so I'm going to, should I make that? Yeah. Okay, so you might need these. So I haven't used a public on disable in a while. Enable. God damn. I haven't used a public on enable. I had disable shit in a while, so this is like pretty weird. I want to override this because we're gonna make something with teams. We need to override it so the server knows that this is basically important. So I'm gonna make a public boolean on command. We should seriously make a template so we don't have to write all this useless crap. Command string label. We're gonna do string array args bam return false, and we're just going to say okay. So our command is going to be if command.getName. The reason why I do command.getName is because if you use label dot equals ignore case, you won't be able to make aliases, like other ways to type in the command. So let's say your command is like YouTube. In your plugin.yml you can type something called alias. I think I mentioned it like once or twice, and inside the alias, you'll have other ways of typing in the command. So instead of typing the full YouTube, you can just type in /YT and it'll understand the command that you're trying to go through. So that's why it's better to do command.getName. Command.getName dot equals ignore case. What did I do here? Name. Oh, that's so weird. Did I do something wrong? Oh, did I forget the parentheses? Oh, equals ignore case. I want to say assign to team. You can make this shorter, of course. It's just for, So we're gonna make an integer named I, and we're gonna make that equal to 0. And we're going to make a for loop around the players, around all the online players. So we have to get the bucket.get online players method. And inside of here, when we make the for loop, we want to say if the integer is less than bucket.get online players, Then we want to do this. What's wrong here? Oh, bucket online players size and divided by 2 because we want to get all the players. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, okay, it's just imports. 1 second. Where is it? Window editor. I don't know, I just don't like the white theme because on my laptop I have it all black, and I'm pretty sure if I go to appearances, colors and fonts, no. Capabilities, content types, which one is it? Editors. Where is it? In Java. What's this? Forget it. So if the integer is less than bucket.players, but the online players divided by 2, then we're going to, I'm just gonna make a comment. I'm going to add the player to team 1. And then we'll make an else statement saying add the player to team 2. Don't mind this else error for now, because we'll make a we'll fix that. Okay, so inside of our package we want to make a new class named teams, and another one, but this one's going to be a special class. So instead of pressing class, you want to type enum, or select enum, and this is going to be our team type. Bam, enum. Alright, so in here is going to be really short. We're going to do 2 words, and we're never going to touch this guy. So we're going to make this team 1, comma, team 2. That's all. Literally all you need. And inside of teams, this is going to be really simple. We just need 40 million lines of code. Okay, God. This is not going to be easy at all. So let me think. How are we going to do this? Okay, so I'm going to make a private static list of strings. I think I already touched up on array lists and stuff. If I didn't, then team 1 equals new array list. Sorry, I'm used to making red and blue teams, but I feel like team 1 and 2 would be a lot easier. So we need to import lists and array lists, and we're gonna make a new one. Actually, you know what? Let's just copy this, and we're gonna name this team 2. Perfect. So after we make the array list, we could do public static void add to team. So basically, we're going to, okay, let me type all this out first. Player import. Okay, so basically we're going to be making a method called add to team, and in this add to team we'll be getting the team types, which is this, and we're just going to be shortening it to team. So instead of typing such team we're going to be typing type instead of the whole team type. And same thing here with player. We already know how to do the player method, so, or, we already know how to use the player method. So we're going to also make another public static boolean. Boolean returns a true and false, or true or false, or something else, of course. In that case, we're going to make is in team, and we're going to make the player method here because we need to check if the player is in a team. So I'm going to return team1 dot contains player dot get name, or this is basically an or statement. I'll explain this one. Team2 dot contains player dot get name. Okay, so basically we're going to make a boolean and we're going to get the player if the player's name is inside of this array list. Okay, so basically the player's name is a string. It isn't like the player, and if we use the player, it'll probably lag up the server, because if we use the actual whole player, then it's basically going to be saving everything about the player and unneeded things that we don't need. So we're just gonna make it a string, because all we need is their name, because no one else on the server has their name. So and the name is a string, so we're gonna make a list of strings that contains the player's names. And if the team is in a team, oh my god, if the player is in a team, then this is our method, and it will go through these array lists. That's why I'm saying team1. If team1 contains the player.getName inside of their array list, it will return. And it's just saying if it is in a team, and it's just checking if the player is in one of the array lists. So we need to add a clear teams, public static void clear teams. And so clear teams, we're gonna do okay, yeah, team1 dot clear, team2 dot clear, and basically we're just clearing all of the data inside of these array lists, whatever you want to say. It's just going to clear everything. And we're going to do let's see, what should we do? Well, public static. Public static. I don't want you guys to get used to using the static variables. Static variables aren't the best, but since this is for beginners, I guess you guys could use it. But if you're making huge projects, you don't really want to use statics. Like, statics really, they're not that, like, if you're making a huge project and you're using too many statics, things can go wrong really fast. So I prefer, if you're making a simple, like, just a Teams plugin just in general, this is already, like, statics are already pretty bad, but I'm showing you how to make this the plugin, and I hope that you can convert it into your own way. And I hope that you guys don't use statics, because statics aren't, like, they're evil, man. They like completely wreck your plugin if you have too many of them. Like, you guys, like, man, I'm just gonna say that. So we're gonna make a list of strings, and you're going to be get team1. So basically we're just gonna get the team. Oh yeah, we need to return team1 public static list string, and we're gonna get team2. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, we're just getting the team1 and team2, and we're gonna do we're gonna make another public static string. Public static. We're gonna make another list of strings, and we're gonna get. We're gonna get all players that are in a team. Get all players in team. Get all players in team. I'm going to make a list of strings called combined teams equals a new array list of strings. I'm going to do combine teams dot add all of team 1. I'm going to say the same thing here. Yeah, except for this is going to be team 2. And I'm going to return the combined teams. Okay, so that should get rid of that error. And what else do we need? I'm trying to do everything all at once in one class, and the teams class is pretty important. I'm not gonna lie, it's really important. So we're gonna make a public static team type, so that we'll get our class team. Oh my god. We're gonna make a get team type player if the player is in team, which is this method. So if he is in a team, which then we need to make a object of the player. We're going to return no. We don't want it to do anything if he is in a team. Int team, thanks man. Okay. And if he isn't, or no. Oh no. If he is in a team, then we want to return null, don't do anything, and then if he is in a team, we're just gonna do team1 dot contains. We're gonna get name. Make a question mark. Team type dot team1 or team type dot team2. So basically what's this saying is, if the player is not in the team, we're going to return null, because we're checking what team type he's in. So we're not going to do anything if he's not in a team. But if he is in a team and the team 1 contains the player, if team 1 contains the player's name, it will basically be, how do I explain the question mark? It will ask which type of team it's in. Like, yeah, if you guys don't, like, I only know how to use it, I can't explain it. I'll get back to it later, I'm sure of it. I mean, like, I'll teach you guys it, of course. So we need to get back to our add to team, because we put nothing in here. And since we made all of our methods already, I'm gonna say if, if is in team, if the player is in the team, of course, if player is in team, then we're gonna do player.send message player.send message. My god. you're already in a team. And I'm gonna make a switch statement. I've never covered this up yet, so it's my time to cover it up now. I'm gonna do case. I'll code everything first, and then we'll do out, and we're gonna do team type dot team1 dot add. Oh no, I don't need it. I can just do. I already have the array list. So team1 dot add player dot get name. And break. I'm gonna make another case. Called team2. I'm gonna do team2 dot add player dot get name break. So basically what this is saying is a switch statement is basically a shorter way of doing a whole ton of if statements. It's basically saying make a switch statement, and then if the player is not in the team, it's going to do either one of these. It's going to either add them to team 1 or it's going to add them to team 2. The break means that it just ends off the code there for this case, and this one just breaks off the code for this case, so it doesn't get all mumbo jumbo. If you don't have the break there, then it will just combine all of this, and it will go mumbo jumbo and it will not work. So case is basically the subject, like the object or whatever. I'm going to assume that you guys know what a switch statement is, because you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't know Java, like the basics of Java, because I'll probably make a Java tutorial if you guys really want, but just know that a switch statement is basically a shorter way of doing if statements. We can also do if the player is not in a team, then we can either add them and we can make a math.random statement and we can add them to either one of the teams, but switch statement a lot easier. So I think that's it for the team class. I'm gonna go back to our main class, and now since we have everything inside of our team class, we can add players to teams. So we're going to say team.add to team, and we're just going to say team type dot team1 player, import team. What is it? Have that to team here. Okay, those are just random errors. We could fix that by doing this. See, there we go. Okay. Why is it giving me this? This is odd. Very odd. So if this, then we'll make it for the brown players, and if the I is less than bucket, I get brown players, but the 2 and C's. Oh, there. Okay, that's weird. Why is this? The method add to team is undefined for type team. How's this undefined? Jesus, stupid text messages. Why am I always getting text messages? I'm not sure why this is not working. I don't know. I'm made this right. Public static void. If students and player, then player has a message. I'm gonna make switch type of the type and break. Yeah, this is all correct. Why isn't this working? It should be working all to plan. Oh. Because I didn't import it. Import the what? Oh, it's Teams. Huh. 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 Teams. Heh. Heh. Wow. Okay. That was weird. That was very anticlimactic. So I don't know why I'm getting this. Why are there so many errors? We're gonna add to the red team, teams dot balance, teams dot add to team. We're just gonna fix that later because I'm it's so hot here in Canada right now. Holy shit, summer. We have cold ass winters and hot ass summers. Or it's just hot for us, and we're just gonna do I++. Perfect. Alright, so basically what's happening here is if the player says slash assign to team, we're going to loop around all of the players that are online, and if bucket get online players is more than 0, of course it is. Actually no, we should make this a 1. So we can only make sure there's we can all make sure that there's 2 players online. So if there's 2 players online, then we can actually no, because we're going to be testing this just for ourselves. So I want to put that back in there. What's wrong with this? Like, oh, size. Because we're going to be testing this by ourselves, so we want to make sure that what the fuck is happening here. Is it just one of those random ass errors? Nope, it's obviously not the random ass errors. What did I do wrong? What? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna control C the shit out of it. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's cool. But okay, online players divided by 2. What's wrong? Hello. Can only iterate over an instance of Java online website. I do not understand what the fuck this thing is trying to say to me. Oh, huh. I put it in the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. I put it in the wrong thing. Okay, so it should be in here, dot. Okay, so. Oh, I still left the size in there. No size. Okay. So it's going to loop through all the players, and that's bad. And if the players is more than 0, then we're going to add them to this team. We're going to add them to team 1, or we're going to add them to team 2. See how we could use the add to team thing in different methods? Like we can we could have used a switch statement, I think. But anyways, else we're gonna add them to team 2, and we put this incrementation here because if the player gets added to a team, then we want to add 1, or we could do equals +1. I think that's how you do it. Yeah, we can also do that, but ++ is like a shortcut. So we also want to make another command called if command.getName dot equals ignore case what is my team. You can obviously shorten this if you want, but this is generally how it's So we're gonna make it the player statement, player equals player center, and if player dot, no. I'm not gonna do, I was about to do if the player has permission to do it, but obviously you guys know how to do permissions yourselves, so I don't need to get into that. So I'm gonna say sender.send message, no, player.send message, because this is for sure thing from player. Send message. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna say you're on space plus teams dot get team type. Where's it? Okay, here. Player. We need to cast it as a player. Yeah, I already touched up on casting, so you guys should have no problem with that. What's wrong here? Doing that. Another one. Okay. So basically, what it's saying here is it's just gonna send them, if they type what is my team, they're gonna send a message saying you're on space team 1 or team 2, and that should be good. And actually, you know what? We're just gonna make this team check. I'm gonna say team check because that's always best. What else do we need? Probably the McDonald's bag is falling. Team like a team type player center. You need to get the name of this. I forgot about that. And we can plus team. What's going on here? Team like a type player center dot name. The left hand side of the team must be a variable. Oh, just on the off chance that works. You're on the plus teams dot get team type, casting a player as a sender. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, so yeah, it's just gonna get the name of the team. So yeah. I think that's it. So we're gonna make a plugin YML new file. And we're going to name it, of course, plugin YML. I don't know why I stumbled there. Plugin YML. Okay, so I'm gonna make the main me.brian.teams, right? And then I'm gonna make the version. It's gonna be version 1.0. And we're gonna make the name of it. It's gonna be teams, and we're gonna make the command. Oh no, we have to make the author. The author will be Brian, and we're gonna say commands assign. No, it wasn't assign. What was it? Assign to team. Assign to team. Bam. Make a description. Add assign to you to a team. And we're gonna say, what's the other command that we had? Oh, it wasn't here, was it? Oh yeah, it was slash team check. Team check. Description. Checks your team. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save. Oh no. Okay. Let's exit that. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna refresh that, and I'll see you guys inside of the game where I'm going to be testing the plugin. Yay! And hello guys, we're back, and we're going to enter the server to test out our plugin. Let's see if okay, so, Jesus. So we have to reload a server. Okay, so I'm not off, that's cool. Let's go off. It is in the main class. Oh yeah, I forgot, we want to clear the teams when this happens. That's why I wanted to use this. Okay, so I'm not sure what's happening here. No way. Let's put in the source folder. My god. That was the stupidest mistake yet. Dumbest mistake. Okay, let's export, finish, yay, done, slash reload, pl, we'll find out what's wrong with this plugin. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I found out this error has nothing to do with my with the plugin. It actually has to do something with my computer, because as you can see here, it's saying that I'm programming in Java 7 or Java 8, but my computer and my server is only Java 7, and I can't actually upgrade this because it pops up with a lot of errors because my computer is incompatible with it. So I can assure you guys that this works, but like I can't test it. So you guys can test it yourselves, because I'm sure that you guys will get it. You guys are smart people out there. So, and if something does go wrong, you can leave comments in the description, and I will come and help you fix it. Alright guys, later, until I find the stop button. Okay, later.